Welcome to Delta Wings Aviation Academy, where we prepare you for takeoff.
Hello, pilots. Welcome to Delta Wing Aviation Academy, where we prepare you for takeoff. Today, we will discuss what is difference between lift and coefficient of lift. Fasten your seatbelt as we prepare for takeoff and take a look at the overall details from the sky. Lift and the coefficient of lift are not the same thing. In fact, coefficient of lift is an element of the formula that determines lift. So if lift is a force that opposes weight and holds the airplane in the air, then what is the coefficient of lift? By running experiments on wings, it's been shown that lift depends on several factors. These factors are wing shape, angle of attack, air density, free stream velocity, and the wing surface area. So how do these factors fit inside the lift formula? Air density and the free stream velocity combined together form the expression for dynamic pressure. This is like kinetic energy of the relative airflow, and it fits perfectly here. Wing surface area goes here. Now we are left with wing shape and angle of attack. It just happens that wing shape and angle of attack are the two factors that form the coefficient of lift. Let's assume that the wing shape is fixed. If we lock a certain value for wing shape, this means that any change in the coefficient of lift can only be due to the change in the angle of attack. Let's rearrange the lift formula to determine the coefficient of lift. Now let's take a slice of a wing shape and run a wind tunnel experiment on it. In the wind tunnel, this is what we can measure. We can measure lift, we can measure air density and the free stream velocity. We can also measure the wing surface area. All these measurements plugged into the formula can reveal a value for the coefficient of lift. By taking the measurements at each angle of attack, we can plot a graph that looks something like this. Unlike lift, the coefficient of lift is a dimensionless quantity that has no units like pounds or newtons. Coefficient of lift is a value that allows us to compare the wing's lifting ability at a given angle of attack. For example, at 16 degrees angle of attack, the lifting ability of this wing is at maximum, just before it stalls. This is how the coefficient of lift is determined. It's part of the design and testing process, and it's specific to every wing design.